I did not break my brother's sign on purpose, Eric. Things just happen, mate. Alright, Eric. No need for all of that. What's up, legends? How are we, man? How are you, Eric? What's up, Mike Lang? We've missed you, bro. How you been, man? Welcome back, Big Mike. How are you, Shiloh? Good to see you. Shout out to the Europeans. Shout out to Europe. How are you, Shiloh? Good to see you. What's up, Super Gamer? How are you, man? I hope that you're well. What's up, Woeful? Good to see you, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Dougie's on. We're here, boys. How are you? Dougie doesn't know how to take care of signs. I know how to. I've got Nacho's sign right here. What's the story? Why did he break the sign? Why did I break the sign? Because there's cables running all over the floor of the office, and I got up to take a piss, and on the way back, I kicked out the cable and destroyed the wire. So the old sign is cooked, boys. But we're going to give it to Nacho. That's why. But we've got a new sign. We've got a Temu sign, and the very expensive sign is on the way. It'll be here, you know, by the end of the week, they tell me. By the end of the week. That's what's up, boys. How are we? How is everyone? How is everybody? What's up, Capatheist? What's good? What's up, Mitch? What's good? Ah, the intro music has naturally come to an end, and we chill. How is everybody? What's up? He broke his old sign, his brother game. We did that one. Dougie doesn't know how to take care of a sign. We did that one. What's the story with the sign? We did that. What's up, Mitch? Good to see you, man. How are you, dude? Dougie, do you think Jones is envious of Gane's double eye poke technique? No, Shiloh, I don't think that John Jones is, because, quite frankly, John Jones does the double eye poke better. John Jones does it in a way where the opponent is blinded, but they can continue on, so he's able to draw out a boring decision. With the way that Gane did it, Gane has to go back in there and fight again. This isn't good for Gane. This isn't good. John Jones has got a much better double eye poke. Much better. Dougie treated the sign like he treats women's hearts, constantly breaking them. Well, that's you know, not incorrect. He hates his brother. I love my brother, mate. I love him very much. I Tony Ferguson to the sign. Wrong. Tony Ferguson's arms can't break, Capatheus. Bro, what the hell was Tom Eyes doing in the way of Gane's fingers? I know, really, this is on Tom Aspinall. Why has my sign got the glare on it? Oh, that's better. What was I saying? Yeah, this is on Tom Aspinall, mate. Couldn't you see that Cyril Gane's fingers were going in that direction? This is on you, mate. No, I completely agree, Woeful. How are you, man? Dougie taught Cyril how to eye poke Tom Aspinall on purpose. I taught Cyril. Yeah, I called up Cyril on a video call. I went, this is how you do it, mate. This is how you do it. I'll have to call you back. Sorry, builder, sir. You reckon Khalil would lose to Azmat Mirzakhanov? At this point, maybe. You know, I was about to say Khalil Roundtree is very hard to finish, but I don't know if Khalil Roundtree is very hard to finish anymore. Khalil Roundtree might be chinny, and Azmat's definitely got some knockout power, so yeah, maybe. Shiloh says, I think John Jones is now going to triple eye poke Pereira. He needs to regain his eye poke title aspirations. Those eyes are annoying to me. Those beautiful Amazonian eyes, they're annoying to me. Come here, big guy. Take that, and then one more with my dick, just for a good measure. What's up, Alpec? How are you, man? Happy Sunday to you, mate. How are you, dude? Dougie was heavily invested in an Indian boxing event that ended with a robbery. He broke his sign in a fit of tears and rage. I don't care about Indian boxing. You know this, boys. Tripping over a cord. I did. Oh, yeah. I did Tony Ferguson it. I tripped over a cord. True. Set it back for months. True. John Jones has some really crafty eye pokes. We've done on this channel, on this live stream. We have done a live stream breaking down John Jones's crafty eye pokes. It's a thing that we've done. Like, there has been an entire YouTube video dedicated to breaking down John Jones's eye pokes. It's crazy, man. It is a legit part of his, you know, repertoire. It's part of everything that he does. I punched the wall this morning after coping off the main event. You punched the wall this morning after coping for the main event. I don't blame you, dude. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I can't believe the reaction that is coming out of this main event. The amount of people that agree with the take that Tom Aspinall quit or Tom Aspinall was getting schooled. Like, I do think Tom Aspinall lost the first round. You know, we've got the Kenny Okoyes out there and we've got the MMA Joeys out there that, of course, going to try and rage bait. And fine, they're rage baiting. That's all good. They're rage baiting. But the people in the comments section the people on Twitter. Like, all right, Kenny Okoye is going to rage bait. Joey's going to rage bait. And there's going to be a lot of comments on their videos of people just saying, you're just rage baiting. You know, same thing with the X accounts, the Twitter accounts that are out there. But then there's a lot of people out there as well that are just agreeing with everything that is being said. Like, they do really think that Tom Aspinall quit and that Cyril Gane was schooling him in the first round. I mean, Cyril Gane wasn't schooling him. Cyril Gane won the first round, I think. I think he won the first round, especially with the oblique kicks. They were landing really nicely, but it was a competitive round, I felt. I think Khalil took life-changing damage in both Pereira and the Yuri fights. I completely agree, Woeful. Completely agree with you, man. Yeah, I don't know if Khalil is going to come back the same guy that he was before. I'd be very surprised if he did, man. What should I listen to get myself in the zone, chat? What do we reckon? Let's listen to some nice electro, trance, stuffy dance songs. Oi! I'm coming, chat. No, I'm coming. Nice donation on Guru stream. Bro, Guru's like, I work harder than any other MMA YouTuber. I'm like, excuse me, Guru? Excuse me, mate. You what? And he's like, yeah, I had a big weekend. I'm like, yeah, you had a big weekend, bro. You had a big weekend. But, just calm down, mate. How are you, Nacho? Good to see you, man. Did you see... did you pick Hasperas, you treasonous bastard? I might have picked Hasperas. I'm sorry, guys. I might have. John Jones does an eye poke. He defends attacks from eyes with outstretched fingers. They're completely different. They're completely different things. I don't eye poke. They're completely different things. Exactly right, mate. They're completely different. Tommy Boy, big quitter vibes. Doctor gave him some eye drops and sent him home. I've earned the right to gloat as Aspinall's biggest hater. You can gloat. That's all right. I get it. But even you know that you're doing it kind of like ironically as a joke. I think there's people out there that are like taking the Aspinall quit thing super seriously, mate. Monday for me. You're living in Byron Bay. Oh, you're up in Byron Bay, mate. Byron Bay beers. Byron Bay Brewery. Oh, some Byron Bay Brewery beers. Delicious stuff. Delicious stuff, Alpeg. Nice one, mate. What's up, Badge? How are you, man? You say Tom is a pussy. Cyril only used one hand. Next time, let's see what happens with two. I agree. You haven't been properly fingered until you've had two fists up you. I agree, Badge. Murzakanov will win the light heavyweight title in 2026. No. No, Johnny, no. No, Johnny, no. I'll make Tom's eyes retire without even fighting them. John Jones. True, Shyla. Either way, whether or not he was... What the hell would that? Either way, whether Tom was fighting John Jones or not, his eyes were getting poked, man. Did you break down the video where he tried to poke Hezbollah but not with a finger? I didn't break that video down. Guru did that video. There'd be literally no point in me making the exact same video. Randip! Every time a grown man punches a wall, Dougie sheds a tear. Actually, I don't. Every time someone punches a wall, I get a little bit happy about it, you know, because someone's got to come and fix it. You're literally keeping me in business. Whenever you punch a wall and rage out, you're keeping Dougie in business. Do not call me Daddy Doug B Fatty. That is disgusting. It wasn't a schooling, but Cyril Gane was a hard test for him. People were pissed after the disgrace to the sport that was Dern versus Janjadova. Man, maybe because I wasn't paying that much attention to that fight, I didn't think Dern versus Janjadova was that bad, friendless Norseman. The first round was close. If either of them did something significant in the last 20 seconds that we didn't get to see, they would take the round. I agree, Alpeg. I think it was it was very, very close, exceedingly close. I edged it to Cyril Gane. I think Cyril Gane did just a little bit more. Jones would have made Tom quit the exact same way. Tom didn't quit. Tom was gouged in the eye. Friendless Norseman. I hate the fight anyway attitude. I poked, missed weight, pop for PEDs. Cheating makes you a pussy. Not refusing to continue when cheated on. Cheating makes you the pussy. Not refusing to continue when you've been cheated. Yeah, I can agree with that take. Like, you're the pussy for having to cheat. I get it. A broken Lionheart is still right twice a day. Nacho. Oh, I know. I know why Nacho's so angry today. I know why Nacho's rage baiting the moment that UFC 321 finished. I know why Nacho is in a mood poking people on the Discord. I have gone through the top 10 pickers in the community. I've made the list. We're ready to go, right? Like, we've got it all set up, ready to go. I know who is in the top 10, and I know why Nacho is in such a foul mood over the last 24 hours. Have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter? What would it take? A Frenchman. Him and the DJ podcast. That's why Guru had a busy week. Him and the DJ, that podcast. That's why Guru had a busy week. Oh, he sat down with DJ for 2 hours to have a conversation. That's why he's had such a busy week, is it? Right. Someone who runs their own plastering business and does this. Rich of Guru. Tom's leg kicks were going to pay dividends in the later rounds. We'll see, Johnny. I mean, Tom's leg kicks were good. There was a particular leg kick that Tom landed where the leg came right out from Cyril Gane and Cyril had to adjust. So they were absolutely having success. Lionheart has more heart than baby Tom the Quitter Aspinall. Stop it, friendless Norseman. Stop it, mate. Anthony Smith versus Gane is next. Anthony Smith versus Gane next. No, stop it. I was in public, Dougie. Even Tom's fans and I were calling him a quitter for that. You really think Tom quit? Interesting, man. The progressive ogre is going full plague mode on Twitter, making 100 tweets saying Tom quit. I know, I see them. I see them come up. I'm not following the progressive ogre, but I do see them come up on my X account, and he's just rage baiting. I don't mind Okoye and Joey rage baiting. Of course, that's what they do. They're pathetic losers. But it's the people in the comment section that are falling for it. Oh, God. Have you found a glory hole in someone's house? Not in someone's house, but I have fixed glory holes before, yeah. I'm happy I punched a wall, Dougie. You're happy I punched a wall. I'm happy whenever someone punches a wall, I get money for that. That's how I make the money. Tom could see the doctor showed that. Tom could, yeah, hours later at the hospital. Yeah, you're right. Tom could see later. Yes. Yes, friendless Norseman. His vision returned to him. Yes. I feel like being sick when I see a screenshot of Gane's fingers knuckle deep in Tom's eyes. I know. It's like, it's deep. It's deep. And also, people are like, well, it's the other eye. But the other eye is the one that had 2 fingers scraping down on it, bulging the eyeball. Jaden Almeida will Hamzat the entire division, but he won't get the same scorecard as Hamzat gets. I wonder what the difference is. We tested iPoke in the parking lot, Dougie, with 5 Aspinall fans. Everyone he said I quit. I'm not even joking. Oh, okay. Now you were just raging. You were just rage baiting. It's because Danny Barlow got cut. Whoa! Stay there, light. I forgot to tape you on. What are we doing? What do I say? It's because Danny Barlow got cut and he's feeling a little bit he's feeling a little bit pissy for more than that. I'm not ignoring you, Eric. You haven't said anything, brother. I literally started off the stream talking to you, Eric. What do you mean? You haven't said anything since then. Nacho is short for not your average Ray Baiter. Yeah, I know Nacho's playing around a little bit. What's up, everyone? How are you, man? I see you all there. I'll get to everyone's chats. You know how it is, boys. If you want to skip the queue, you know what to do. I'm not in the top 10. I'm 13 and 12. Nice one, Super Gamer. Spoiler, Nacho didn't make the top. I'm not saying that, Charlotte. I'm not dropping any hints, Charlotte, but I'm letting you know. I know why Nacho's in such a bad mood. The past 24 hours, I've tied off circulation to my testes as a protest to the Aspinall eye poke. Soon they will fall off. Yeah, why not? You know, why not? You do you. They're your balls. Do whatever you want with them. I've fallen from the grace. The gods have punished me for my arrogance. Yeah, you are woeful. No, actually, woeful. I think you're doing all right. I think you're doing all right. Cyril's oblique kicks were working too. They were. Cyril's oblique kicks were working as well. That is true. I dodged the McCain Award by ball hair. Yeah, you really did help me. You really did. I don't understand how people don't see Ogre as playing a character. He doesn't mean anything he says. I know, but I have learnt from doing this that there is a lot of really, really dumb people out there. Like an insane amount of dumb people out there. For instance, I had a dude coming back, giving me, like, trash talking me in my comments for something we weren't even talking about. And then I went back at him like, dude, we weren't even talking about this. And then he goes, who cares? You're irrelevant anyway. I'm like, you came back here after 3 days to comment on this, after 2 or 3 days to comment on this video. I'm clearly in your head, mate, Mr. I'm not relevant. Like, and then we had the DDP getting spiked, you know, and people were like, oh, his drink wasn't even getting spiked. Like, there's a lot of dumb people out there, Mitch. What's up, Dougie? Me and Mose were waiting over in Guru's stream. I saw that, Bruce Wayne. I was in Guru's stream. I was chatting to him when he was like, I'm the hardest working MMA YouTuber. I was like, Guru, what are you talking about, man? How does Dern speak perfect English and need a translator at other times? Is something wrong with it? Yeah, she's insane. She's mad. She's mad. What's up, Dougie? How are you, Bilal? Good eye. Good to see you, brother. What is next for Quaylen? I like Alex Hernandez. I like Alex Hernandez as well. I said Ruffy in my wrap-up video. I like Ruffy as well. What's the Discord, brother? Ask in the DM. The Discord is updated in the link, Constol, so you can You can hit it up in the Discord down there. It's in the description box. It's updated. Go for it. Impression of Zesty Dougie saying Tom quit. Oh, he got a little bit in his eyes and he quit. Oh, I've seen that before so many times. Tom quit, says the overweight guy drinking beer and eating pizza on the couch the night before his minimum wage shift. Exactly bloody right, James. I got eye poked so many times it hurts. Yeah, I bet it hurts. I bet it hurts. Why did the usernames change again? I don't know, but I don't like it, and I don't know how to control it. MMA Joey's rage bait thumbnail was pathetic. Yeah, it's all they got. Like, Joey and Kenny Okoye literally only have rage bait. That's all they've got is just rage bait. And I like, just be personable and nice. And if you disagree with someone, you know? Straight up, I should be Mozo, not my IRL name. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's like this. It's weird to me. Pinar, says Eric. Pinar, Eric. You see, I'm reading your chats, Eric. What's up? I'm in a great mood. I'm not the salty Aspinall fanboys crying Nacho. You are stirring the pot, mate. Ever since the fight ended yesterday, you have been fucking stirring, brother. My parents' place got termites, so we had to get them treated. Me and my mate did the jip rocking ourselves, learning on YouTube. It was okay, but the corners and cornicing were pretty shit. Yeah, I've been there. I've fixed your jobs that are okay before where it just turns out pretty shit. I've had to sand all that down and fix them up. Nah, you be right, mate. You're a good barroom babe boy. You know how to handle a trail. I saw the username handle change in other streams too. I'm not sure why it happens, but it hasn't been fixed. Yeah, it's just a glitch that YouTube does. It'll switch back. It lasted like a month last time and then it switched back. It's just glitching, guys. We tied off the testes. We will go down the Legendaries game. We are Tom. We will not be tying off our testes. I am not coping. You are coping if you are chopping your testicles off. Testicles. MMA Doey gives the most accurate takes. No, he doesn't. He is a rage baiter. Stop it. You know he is. Impression of Merc JDM assembling Team Quaylen, Crow Ariel, and Russell Crowe to steal the precious Napoleonic Jews from Paris. What the hell? What the hell, Benny? I don't think that's really your town. But it was promised to them 2,000 years ago. I don't know Team Quaylen. I don't know Quaylen Sale killed yet. He's skipping the comments to suit his narrative. I haven't skipped a single comment. I'm in great mood. I literally haven't skipped. I haven't skipped a single comment, by the way, guys. I have not skipped a single comment. Not one. I'm in live chat. I haven't skipped a single one. From Hackbrass to Ruffy, that's quite a leap in competition. I don't think so. Like, what Quaylen Sale killed is on a 4-fight win streak now. He took that one on short notice in the Middle East. I'd give him a shot at a ranked opponent. Ruffy's 15th. Give him a shot at 50. Don't worry, Dougie. Me and Mozo stood up for you. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it. I know. Guru's patting himself on the back for a week of hard work. Let this moment humble Aspinall. He's been very arrogant since becoming a paper champion. And Jones... How has Aspinall become... Aspinall has been the least arrogant guy in the division. All he has been saying is, I think I'm the best fighter in the world and I want to fight you. I think I can beat him. That's it. That's literally all he's been saying is, I think I'm the best fighter in the world and I want to fight him. And all of a sudden, we need a humble Aspinall. What are you talking about, mate? I'm Ben99. I know from the impressions, brother. I know you're Ben. Yeah. I think Quaylen should fight Bahamondos next for the winner of McKenny versus Duncan. I think, yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, there's like a bit of a thank you, Mozo, for the $3, brother. Buy yourself something nice. Give back the change. Thank you, Mozo. I appreciate the $3, man. Thank you so much. Buy myself something nice. You know what? For $3, I'll put it towards me beer fund, mate. I'll buy myself a beer on Friday. Thank you, brother. Yeah, the Duncan, McKenny, Bahamondos, and Quaylen Salkilled, they're like in a tournament for the next ranking spot, you know? But I said that in my video today, help me. I was like, can we get some love for the Chris Duncans of the world? Can we get them a ranked opponent as well, you know? My name changed. Everyone's name's changed. It'll change it back. It's just a glitch. Ask ChatGPT how to fix it later. Maybe I will, Bruce Wayne. That's not a bad idea because this happens on other people's channels. Maybe it's got something to do with my channel. Jones would have done the same, but it would have been considered as a verbal top. Janes never loses. That is true. It would have been a DQ to Jones somehow. Tom didn't sustain permanent blindness. What a pussy. I know, right? Like Tom Aspinall wasn't still blind at 1 o'clock in the morning later that night. Pfft, what a quitter. All I'm saying is if Anthony Smith and Chael are questioning your heart, then maybe there's something there. I mean, but no. No, Chael is a moron. You know Chael's a moron. Chael literally tweeted today, free Raja. Like, Chael is the original rage baiter. You know that. And Anthony Smith is dumb. Anthony Smith said if you just take away John Jones's kicks and he's wrestling and he's grappling and wait for him to go into a sort of a holding pattern, he's very beatable. Anthony's dumb. Anthony Smith is more heart than crybaby. Stop it. Skipped mine. I haven't skipped anyone's, man. I think, you know what's different? I've tried something different today. I've got one chat here that I'm reading the chats on slowly. And then I've got the live chat just letting rip on the screen. And it's a little bit of change. And you guys don't like change. So I think you guys think I'm skipping your chats. I'm not skipping your chats. I've got my chat window open right here. I'm just not sharing it on the screen. I usually share it on the screen. And I've just got the live chat being the live chat over here. I've got to take a call. Hang on 1 second. It's a builder. Okay. We're back. Sorry, chat. I had to take that. Builder. Okay, we're here. We're here. Then I went 3, 4. Shut up. Shut up. Builders. It's not mom. It's a builder. Okay, where am I up to? Get back into streaming mode. If Cyril was in Australia, he would kill it at the iPod. If Cyril was in Australia, he would kill it at the pokey. He would kill it at the pokey, Benny Badge. I want a JDM and impression Merc of JDM Quillen stealing the jewels. I'm sorry, Benny. I mean, I can't. I don't know how to do that one, man. I'm sorry. All right, let me catch up. Where am I up to? He's still at his eye. He's still at an eye in it. What a quitter, man. I don't think everybody's channel because Guru's was the same. I don't think it's everybody's channel because Guru's was the same. Yeah, I don't know. It's happening on some people's channels, right? Who cares about Anthony Smith? Well, Anthony Smith was on ESPN. You know what I mean? Like, he's presenting as the voice of the UFC on ESPN, so it's relevant. Chael is a mix of dumb and shilling for the UFC for some reason. When he's working for the UFC, he'll shill for the UFC. When he's on his own channel, he'll just be a rage baiter because rage bait is what gets engagement. What's up, Slops? How are you, man? Did you see the slow-mo of Gane's fist near the eye poke? Looks pretty blatantly intentional when you see it like that. It's part of the game plan. I think it's jousting. Fighters do joust. Like, Gane was jousting. He was looking for an eye poke. So yeah, it's one of those things, man. Tom should have continued, but curled up into a ball and quit. Then Smith would have loved. Yeah, Smith thinks he doesn't quit because he just stays in the cage and gets damage. He's an idiot, man. He's a quitter. Stop the change. No change. Yeah, so you guys don't like the change. You know what? Let's bring it to a vote. Do you guys... What do you guys prefer? Do you guys like the live chat on the screen so it's just moving nice and quick? Or do you like the chat feed that I'm reading in front of me on the screen? Which one do you guys prefer? Let me know. Gane's fingers barely even penetrated past Tommy Boy's spinal. They only went down his throat, man. Change equals not bad. People on the internet do not like change, I'm telling you. Maybe if guys as CTE, brain dead as Chael and Lionheart Smith share the same opinion, there's something to it. If CTE, well, yeah, there is something to it. It goes to show that only the biggest morons out there are thinking that Tom Aspinall actually quit, man. I'm the master lip reader. Stop spamming. So I'm not. It was a builder. Dougie's plug calling to see if he still wants that April later. No, it was a builder. A call more important than talking about an aftersoft PC full of rage baiting insults. I know. Imagine taking a business call. Dougie talking about how much. Stop it. All right, where am I up to? What did he actually say? Oh, it's a fucking builder. I was on the phone with a builder. All right, he wants to link up. All right, anything but streaming properly. It's my job. My job isn't streaming. I'd love it if it was. I keep begging you guys to make it my job. Like the stream, please like the stream, share the stream. But it's not my job. I've got to take calls from builders. Were you trying to rizz up a baddie? No, I was trying to patch a hole. Well, maybe I was trying to fill a hole. You know. I'm switching up my pick for the rematch. 60-40 Tom, 55-45 Gane. Yeah, Friendless Norseman, I went from like 90, but in the rematch, I'm going to be 60. What's up, you MMA Master? When do I become a bloody legend? You know what, MMA Master? You can become a bloody legend. Let me get my notepad out so to remind myself to put you on there. Let me get my notepad out. MMA Master. On tomorrow's video, you'll be a bloody legend, mate. There we go. I'm a lip. You're a bad lip reader, Nacho. Thoughts on the Aspinall post interview? Why are you booing me? My nose is a bloody mess. Where do I vote for this Oscar nomination? Shut up, Deshaun. I get why he's angry, dude. The guy, like, literally wants to be an MMA fighter. He hasn't fought in 400 and something days. And the moment that he's in there with someone that's going to extend him past the first round and he's actually having a fun fight with, he gets poked in the eye. No wonder he's angry, dude. His fingers were pointed at the sky. It's completely illegal to put your palm on the head. Aspinall just moved like a spastic and caused all the damage. Well, that's just victim blaming if there was it. Okay, so we are at all right, so here's where we are so far with the conversation. Here's where we are so far. You guys have got it 56-54, only 16 votes, and there's 30 people in here. It's about 50-50. It's about 50-50. Can we get 20 people to vote on this? Can we get 20 people to vote on this? I don't know. Fuck, I voted for the wrong one. Go back to the old way. What do we reckon? Just read faster? What do we reckon? I don't know yet. He was trying to frame off Tom's face. It's a common tactic for rangy kickboxers, which unfortunately results in more eye play. He wasn't trying to frame it. It was jousting, man. Fighters do jousting all the time. I voted for the wrong one. Go back to the old way. I think Chael shills for the UFC on his channel. He says some things that are outrageous, but also align with Dana's narrative at the same time. Maybe it's just coincidence. I mean, Chael knows where his toast is buttered. You know, Chael knows what makes him money, so I do think he tries to toe the line. All right, 60%. Put the chat that I'm reading on the screen and have the actual live feed for the live donations off the screen. Done. You guys like it a particular way, go back to the particular way. Let us go back to the particular way then. So this is the chat that I'm reading here, and this is the live chat for donations here. Okay, done. Done, done, done. All right, keep that one live and then come to this one. So where was I? I guess it makes more sense, right? Because you guys are part of the stream. So it makes sense to have the chat that I'm reading on the stream. Since it's like our show. It's your show and my show. It's our show together, chat. So, all right, cool. So we're going to do it like this. The chat that I'm reading is going to be up on the screen and the live one will just be down in the comment section. Done, guys. Done. All right. What a terrible ending. I was so pissed off. Just went straight to bed. I couldn't sleep because I had to stay up to fix my sleep schedule. But yeah, it was a pretty bad ending. It was a pretty bad ending. I mean, you guys think I got it pretty wrong with my 7.5 out of 10 for the entire card, not just the pay-per-view portion, but the entire night overall. 7.5 out of 10. Live chat on the screen helps us see if we're not censored by YouTube right away. Or not. With your reading speed, we wait 5 minutes before knowing our comments. So, well, it was 60%. Prefer it this way, Eric. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Impression of Merc JDM and Merc Quaylen robbing Anthony Smith and deporting him back to Piglandia. Piglandia. It's for pigs, lad. Impression of Merc JDM. Get him back on that boat. Get him out of here, mate. He ain't one of the lads. Chael makes more money from the desk job than YouTube. It's not going to bite the hand of that. Yeah, I agree with you, Friendless Norseman. We have decided to keep our balls attached. We will become like Genghis Khan. We will breed Max. Excellent solar system. That's the way, mate. Don't worry, Dougie. I'll hit Colby for you, so we'll collab with the legend Colby Covington. I don't want to collab with the legend Colby Covington. You had the builder call you. When did you expect the calls from Cowboy, the policeman? You had the builder. You've had the builder call you. When you expect calls from the Cowboy? I don't know what you're saying. Help me. Why is Bo Nickel on the next pay-per-view? I don't know. Because Wrestling Bros will buy the pay. That's why. Because Wrestling Bros will buy the pay-per-view. Don't you 50-50 on us. We won the poll. You guys did it. Got to 60%. You guys won the poll. There you go. I didn't understand the poll question. It's the way the chat is presented on the screen. It's the way the chat is presented on the screen. It's the victim's fault in 6 out of 10 crimes. Okay, people with melanated skin are the victims. Stop it. Impression of Gane poking Usman in the eye and then kicking his knee and then hitting him in the back of the head. Oh, I'm definitely going to win a belt. Oh, take that to the eye. How about this to the knee? Oh, to the back of the head. How you like me now? Bring me a guillotine. After the eye poke stoppage, I walked around my house like a dude with Tourette's randomly saying fuck over and over again. Fuck this, cunt, fuck this, cunt, fuck this. Chaelson and Shills? He does bandage, man. Even personally wise, Quaylen Salkeld is so funny. I'm praying he doesn't get fraud checked and our fun is ruined. I know, Mitch. I know. He's one of the good boys, isn't he? I'm going to need to go back and do like an entire Quaylen Salkeld career watch. Not just like when I'm watching tape for fight nights. Like, you know, in Fight Pass, you just put on the playlist and the fight starts from the tail of the tape and you don't get the interviews afterwards. I'm talking like a career watch, like Contender Series, walkouts, promotional packages, the lot, you know, post-fight interviews, the lot. Do you agree that at least Tom's 2 biggest fights in the UFC were Blades in the first fight and the Gane fight? He quit in both. No, I don't agree that he quit in both, Deshaun. No, I categorically disagree that Tom Aspinall quit in both of them, mate. We can see the live chat on our screen if we want it. You guys can, yeah. What's up, operator? How are you? Maureen? I believe you're Maureen, operator. How are you, man? Good to see you. Dougie looks bald under the... I'm not bald, thank you. I'm not... Oh, there's no hair showing. There you go. Dougie knows we're all autistic retards that still plays with fire by changing things for no reason. I just thought it would make the action on the screen seem more lively, Nacho, if the chat was moving faster. I thought it would give it like more of a live stream vibe. Thank you, Chatterhead, for re-upping your membership, man. So I thought it would make it more visually fun, you know, if the chat's like popping quickly on the screen rather than me slowly reading each one of them one by one like this, but all good. I just wish Gane had time to hit him with this signature back of the head hammer. I mean, that is Gane's favorite thing to do. Chael Shield, even with the UFC paid him to... Chael Shield, even when the UFC paid him to pretend he wasn't part of the organization, if you just check his history. Well, again, Chael knows, you know, the way that the wins were going, right? Impression of Merc JDM and Merc Quaylen pulling up to Afghanistan to finish the job on Nazrat and his clan. Oh, we'll head kick them all to death, even the men and the women chill. You also made the survey extremely cooked with the way that you wrote it. Well, I guess it's all my fault. I mean, it is all my fault. I'm in control of it all. So... yes. Dougie pretending he doesn't know what the YMCA is in a shallow attempt to appear heterosexual. I know what the YMCA is. I don't understand how that was... I didn't catch the reference to it. I know Donald Trump loves it, but Donald Trump's kind of gay. Stop saying slurs on the stream, Dougie. Get out of the shadow realm. Don't disrespect Kobe. You're going to the 7th level of hair products. Okay. Are you picking Leon or Prates? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know how cooked Leon is. Probably Pratt. I don't know yet. Did you get any bad takes for the stoppage on the watch along, or is anyone here smarter than that? No, we had some people say, like, Nacho thinks that Tom quit. No Nickel looks like a drag queen. He does. Impression of Gane pulling up Usman, and he Ray podcast eye poking both of them, and then TKOing Henry via back of their headshots. Impression of Gane pulling up to Usman on the podcast. Good to see you. Take that. Come here, little man. I really think he's going to hit me on the back of the head, man. I really do, dude. I really do. Dern's cheeks versus Chris Barnett's cheeks. Dern's every day of the week, although Chris Barnett has got quite a big landing area. Let's be based. The president of France is married to his biological father, who is a trans. Okay. We are legion, they are many. We will purge the unrighteous. Don't know where this is coming from, solar system, but good for you. Do you agree that Thiago Santos is tougher than Tom Aspinall? I will agree that Tom made the smart decision in the moment. Won't win him any fans, though. No, I mean, what do you could be like, Bisping is tougher than Tom. I think Tom Aspinall got hurt and tried to see how long it would take for his vision to come back and ran out of time and the fight was called off. Nacho and Bilal shared a video of Dougie taking a shot of pink liquor at Hex and tipping over excitedly like, no pink liquor. So far, Tom has a Cursed Crusader knee injury against Blade, ducked by Johns for 2 years, and now this. They do say it comes in threes. I hope it's smooth sailing for you. I hope so, but it feels like the entire heavyweight division is cursed, man. Look at John Jones's Instagram. Oh, no, Cheddarhead. What has he done? Let's have a look, mate. Let's have a look, Cheddarhead. John Jones's Instagram. Johnny Meat. All I see is John Jones and Ryan Garcia as the last post, brother. That's all I see. What am I meant to be looking for? The eye patch on the duck. He did that on Twitter as well. Big man. Big man. Big cheddar head. How are you, cheddar? Good to see his story. Let's have a look at his story. Oh, he's a dog. Fuck, he's a dog. He wants to be hated. Oh, he wants to be hated, boys. All right, if you're just listening to this in podcast form, Jon Jones's story on his Instagram. Never forget who is the real GOAT. Submits Cyril Gane in 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Taps or quits via verbal, I can't continue the fight in 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Wes till death. Oh, Wes till death is rage baiting hard, mate. Wes till death. Oh my God. Jon Jones wants to be hated. He likes being hated. Did you see Jim Miller talking about eye pokes? He has the most UFC fights of anyone and 0 eye pokes. Yeah, because it's you're trying to eye poke people. You are. Jousting is a thing. Fighters try and do it. Thuggy, what's up? Gunner, how are you, man? What's up, man? How are you, brother? I did shotgun. He totally blames the technique. Tom's saying over and over that he can't see when he's still minutes on the clock is definitely a sign towards him quitting. Everyone knows if you say that, the fight gets stopped. But maybe he couldn't see, Nacho. Maybe he couldn't see out of that eye. Like, it could be a sign of him quitting, or it could be a sign of, I can't see out of this eye. You know what I'm saying? Dougie likes taking a peek at Barnett's cheeks and then Derns. I like to compare. Watching Chris Barnett, Guru could definitely spend 5 years training and make it to the UFC heavyweight division. Guru wouldn't need to spend 5 years training. You could walk into the UFC heavyweight division right now. At what point does the UFC give Chris Barnett a layup fight? Don't. Cut him. Cut him. Cut him. This isn't a circus. That's what Candace Owen says, by the way. Fuck, what, Eric? What is Candace? What have I said? I don't know. I saw Dougie liking every post showing Chris Barnett's... Okay. Next level Tom would have used his third eye. Alright, yeah, go open my third eye. Any Tool fans in here? Hello, Tool fans. I want Tom to turn heel and shit on everyone, even the smaller guys. Okay, sir. Tom Aspinall's not going to be Indian, sir. Tom's not just going to start shitting on people, sir. Okay? He's still a good man, sir. We expected Jones's story. Still ducked and ran away from Tom. It's not a flex. I know, but it's the shit talking. It's the shit talking. Impression of Gane showing up to Joe Rogan's podcast, but when Joe starts talking about elk, Gane TKOs him in the back of the head. You know, you ever been out there training with elk? Shut up. Did they actually give Tom the full 5 minutes before waving it off? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I was drunk. I think there was 30 seconds left on the timer before they waved it off. When Tom tore his MCL, he should have gone back up. Sometimes you got to fight without ligament. Yeah, no, sometimes you just got to fight through not having vision or ligaments. Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Nacho is trying to rage bait. He is trying to rage bait. Yes, Thiago Santos did it. Jones is thinking about Tommy's eye penetration while finger banging himself. Okay, that's just disgusting. He lost to Reyes. He did lose to Reyes. I mean, where is the lie from Jones? Rage baiting. To be fair to John, I would have him as the moderate favorite against Tom. I could see why you would. I get that. Dana must hate the heavyweight division. I think that's why Dana's so angry at it, because Dana was not a fan of Stipe. Dana was not a fan of Francis. Dana is clearly not a fan of Aspinall. Dana must be so angry at Cyril Gane at his 4 failed title attempts, 3 failed title attempts. And does anyone even want Cyril Gane to win the title either? Like, I'll have this take, which I haven't heard anyone else say. So you guys are getting a Dougie's Corner exclusive. I've not heard anyone else have this take. If Cyril Gane is failing at 3 title attempts, how long do you think Cyril Gane's going to be able to retain the heavyweight title? He can't even win it in the first place with infinite title shots. You think Cyril Gane's going to go on like a 2 or 3 fight title defense? No. He barely can win it. Jones versus a pregnant lady, TKO via doctor stoppage. True excited solar system. Tom should have just used his third eye. Prying open my third eye. Yeah, but there was still minutes left in the 5 minutes. I think there was 30 seconds. Why not wait the 5 minutes before telling the doctor you can't see? Maybe they're asking him, what do you feel? How is it? I can't fucking see. I can't fucking see. You know, there's things here. Jim's idea of taking purse money for eye pokes would indeed solve the problem if they didn't get away with it and still get their... Yeah, I mean, I like how one championship does their yellow card, red card. Like, yeah, I mean, you've already been warned to not poke someone in the eye. And if you're defending shots like this, which is how Jon Jones sees range. This is how Izzy sees range. This is how Cyril Gane was pushing away from Tom Aspinall. Like, if you're going to be defending shots like this, it's an instant point deduction plus 5% of your purse for every single one. Impression of Gane, eye poking and back of the head shot through Anshul Jabli because he smells bad. Oh, why do you smell like shit? Come here, you little bastard. Oh no, sir, I don't smell like shit, sir. If you see Tom's recent video, he still thinks Tom quit. I'm sorry, but you may be mentally defected. Maybe. I didn't watch Tom's video. I saw clips on Twitter, of course, but I didn't watch the whole 40-minute video. Jones broke his hand in his wife's audible and fractured his shin on his daughter's... Yeah. Jones is disgusting. Crazy how John Jones straight up ducks fights because of the risk and then tries to maneuver around where he can be viewed as the winner. That's what John Jones does in his entire life. That's why he always runs away from the crime scene. You can't get charged with the crime if they don't know you were there. Instead, you just get charged with running a, what's it called? Evading, whatever it is. Anyone who says Tom quit is just hating on Tom. Shows deep Gane's... I saw how deep Gane's fingers went. Why would anyone continue to fight when they can't see? That's what I think. I don't think Tom quitting is the right take here. Barnett's cheeks not based. Jones takes based. I'll fucking baste him in something, mate. Everyone knows if an illegal strike has landed and you can't see if the other guy didn't do anything wrong, they're just dumb bastards. I agree, Murray. Jones has openly admitted not fighting when they have an advantage. I don't know how you can listen to the John Jones fight talking about how this guy is younger than... There's an interview where John Jones says word for word, he's younger than me, stronger than me. What was it? Younger than me, stronger than me. He's very dangerous for me. I could lose that fight. Why would I take that risk? It's like, hang on, did you just admit to you'd lose the fight in your own head? And no one, he still gets called the GOAT. What? How can you get called the GOAT when you're on camera talking about actively avoiding the younger, stronger guy that you'd risk losing to? And why not just fight Derek Lewis instead because it would be fun? That interview exists. I'm not making this up. And they still call him the GOAT of fighting people. Macron is married to his father, who is a trainee. Okay, Candace actually believes. Oh, right. That well, Candace is talking about lizard people now. Candace has gone off the rails. Tom would be singing Semi-Charmed Life by Blind. I've not heard that. Who's in the top 10 this week? We're going to get to it, Super Gamer. How long does a fucking eyeball take to heal? Eyes don't heal. Stipe Miocic is still blind from DC. Nazarek Hapras is a quitter. Should have got up and fought back, took the easy way. Oh no, Nazarek Hapras just quit, man. He just quit on the canvas, dude. Put him on the December card. Depends on the injuries. But I agree. As soon as possible, Jedhead. I completely agree, man. Bones had a masterclass with a one-legged Thiago Santos. People forget, man. OSP broke his hand in the first round. John Jones couldn't finish him. Dana only has himself to blame for the sorry state of the heavyweight division. He made it this way. Yeah, it has been just a continual... Well, I don't know. I mean, Dana didn't make it. I mean, I guess Dana is a pain in the ass to work with. So, yeah. This has been like just Dana White constantly putting out his own stop fires at Cheddhead. UFC in 324 in December. No excuses. There are excuses. They could be injured. We don't know. If Gane got eye poked but told the doctor he couldn't see and it got waved off, he'd be getting absolutely crucified. I do think so. I mean, we did see Henry Cejudo getting absolutely torn through the mud for this, didn't we? Gane and Tom both better not be taking it easy. Be ready for that fast turnaround. I think they will. As long as they're both healthy, yeah. I always said you should get warned just for sticking your fingers out. Eye poking after that should be deemed deliberate. Yeah, I agree. Like, the moment you backstage, eye pokes, you're warned. Then the fight starts. You start using open fingers to find range and defend incoming shots. That's a warning. The second the finger touches the eye, that's a point deduction and 10% on the fight purse. Boxing looks better now for Tom because of no eye. But I mean, boxing looks better for Tom anyway because he's an athletic, heavy guy that can actually get fights and get paid more. Cyril is studying to be a neuropath. He was just trying to feel the back of Tom's skull. I feel like his fingers are in the back of me skull. I was genuinely happy to see his eye poke. I watched it when in Squirmers at Bilal. Is that who you're talking about? Cut Jalton Almeida, send him to the PFL, mate. Have we seen an eye poke this bad and then the fighter continues? That one was pretty bad. No, I don't think not. No. Well, maybe Stipe versus DC. He's harder than me as well. To be fair, Bilal's eye poke was pretty... Yeah, Bilal's one was bad. GSP is my goat. Anya Shiler. How bad was it when Stipe poked DC? Yeah, I mean, the eye pokes have been pretty bad in the past, yeah. Jones sacrificed his brother. Stop it, excited solar system. Jones also admitted to not wanting to fight DC at heavyweight ages ago because he would have more advantage. Yeah, he did admit that. That is true. Tom for sure got some solid treatment at the luxurious Abu Dhabi hospital. He did. Dougie, have you seen that YouTube doctor video about the eye poke and how everyone called Tom a quitter is full of shit? His name is Brian Stutter MD. So I saw the thumbnail on Twitter. I didn't watch the video, but I didn't see the comments section either. Whatever, it's JDM season now. That's the way, Cheddarhead. We're going to move on to bigger and better things. Obviously, we're going to milk this for as much content as possible this week. This does make heavyweight more interesting because now there is a rivalry between Cyril Gane and Tom Aspinall that wasn't there before. So, to be honest, from where I sit, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, from where I sit and from where I think Guru sits and where Bedtime sits and honestly where we all sit as well, this was kind of the best outcome in a bit of a dickhead way. This was kind of the best outcome because we get to have this. Did he quit? Didn't he quit? Well, that first round looked pretty fucking close. How's the next fight going to look? Well, Petr Yan won his fight against Aljamain Sterling in that first fight. And then in the second fight, Aljamain Sterling clearly won the second one. Like, we're on now, boys, you know? Like, we have got something to get our fucking teeth into. And if this didn't happen, it would have been Volkov. Like, this is fun. We're in a fun timeline now, man. We are. Do you think you'll still get paid over 100K for this, even though they didn't fight? Oh, they'll still get their show money. Yeah, of course. Tom's got a 1-2 and a clobbering overhand. He gets cooked by any top tier box. I do think he would get cooked in boxing. I do. Tom definitely had some ring rust. I think there might have been a bit of ring rust. I think he worked into the fight. Like, he came out early. Didn't quite have the success he was looking for early. Then Gane backed him up with some really nice jabs and oblique kicks. And then it took Tom about 2.5 minutes to adjust to that. And then he started to just get into like a nice flow state. Mainly the 1-2 and a lot of the 2 on the back. Where he started to really look like he was enjoying himself. Like there was a smile on his face. And then he got poked in the eye. John tries to tickle Reyes' pickle. Okay, that's disgusting. I'm a range fighter when I spar. Never once got close to poking someone. Just close your fists. It's literally intentional to push their fingers. Yeah, it is. It's you're making a decision. And thank you for sharing, Coastal, that you're actually a fighter. But I can tell, like, if you're going to be fighting at range, you know your range, I would assume. Like, this versus this is not changing the range too much. Except this is stopping them closing the distance coming at you. Needs a turn corner around. He smashes him. I hope so. At least Dougie isn't coping about Tom winning the round. That's why I trust Dougie. The Serbian tells it like he sees it. He's not smart enough to... Thank you, friendless Norseman. Cyril can beat Hamzat because he's only white belt with What? With eye condo? With eye condo. Eye condo. All right. He did a breakdown about how the eye gets damaged and how the ringside doctor was a joke and had no idea if the eye was damaged. You need some special gel and lights to see it in the lab. I guess the ringside doctor was just looking for immediate damage like cuts, abrasions, you know, bleeding, that kind of thing. Super shotgun. Aspinall didn't finish a more experienced Gane with years more grappling training who was entering his prime as fast as Jones did. Jones is better proof. Took 40 years old retired Stipe to 4. Aspinall didn't finish a more experienced Gane with years more of grappling training who was entering his prime as fast as Jones did in the nerdy voice. Right. So sarcastically. Jones is better, man. There's proof. He took 40-year-old Stipe to round 4. I get it, Eric. I get it. Aspinall didn't do it as quick, even though Gane had a whole other year to train his grappling and get better. He's now in his prime. Jones beat Stipe in the 4th. It really is. I don't care to see Almeida or Volkov ever fight again after that effort. Yeah, like this is the timeline to be in, yeah. In the build-up for the rematch, I don't want to see fist bumps and hugs and smiles. I want to see trash talk and angry. I agree, Charles. Like, I'll remind you guys of this, right? Remember when Conor fought Dustin and Conor was all jovial? Ah, no, I called him a little hillbilly, but he's a good bloke, you know. I like you, Dustin. I like you. That's a good hot sauce, Dustin. And then in the rematch, Dustin Conor 3. Conor was fucking ruthless, mate. This is what I want to see from Tom Aspinall. Bully Aspinall come to life. It's like fluorescent gel and light. Yeah, I get you. But again, probably just looking for, yeah. Tom would get fucked up badly in heavyweight boxing. I agree. I don't think MMA fighters convert over to boxing well at all. Tom's dad was telling him all fight week to take his time, so I guess that was the game plan. Could have been, but watch how quickly Tom came out early. Real quick. Tom was cope smiling because his face was leaking. I don't think he was coping, dude. I don't think so, Nacho. I don't know if you're being serious with this, Nacho. I don't know, man. Ron Jeremy? Okay. POV, you're fighting John Jones. Take $10,000 fine for every eye poke. 10%. Too smelly. 10%, brother. I agree. 10%. How are you, man? How are you, dude? Nacho, would you fight Cyril Gane? Yep. I was trying to ask Guru and now you. Okay. Is this best mutual outcome for Tom and the UFC? Tom didn't lose, but now he can't tie the heavyweight title defense record on... Oh! Yeah. God, things just work out for the UFC. Oh, things just work out for the UFC. Trying to ask Guru and now you, is this the best mutual outcome for Tom and the UFC? Tom didn't lose, but now he can't tie the heavyweight title defense record on his current contract. He can't bounce and go over to boxing. And when the UFC try and re-sign him, they will try and re-sign him to the 7-fight contract. They have 3-fight contracts, 5-fight contracts, and 7-fight contracts. And you know they're going to hardball him and only offer him the 7-fight contract. And then just sideline him, say that Tom doesn't want to take the fight of the next up-and-comer, make an interim title. Oh, we're going to see if the new contracts even have the sunset clause that the 2019 contracts had. This isn't the best outcome because the best outcome would have been for Tom to win. This is the best outcome for the UFC. They get to hold on to Tom and Tom can't run through the division and become the heavyweight Oh, Bruce, what a take. What a read, Bruce. What a read. That's a whole video breakdown there, Bruce. Oh, mate, that is brutal. We could get into that real deep. That is one right there, dude. That is something right there. Let's be honest, Bruce is the dude. That was a good one. That was a good one, man. Let's be honest, Tommy is just addicted to tattoos and using his UFC career to fund his addiction. You're right, he could make money no other way. Couldn't be a coach, couldn't be a trainer. No, you're right. Random eye story, my mate in a car accident, his eye sliced open by glass. It was all mashed and hanging out of his head. That's disgusting. They rebuilt it with stitches and a glass random. That is disgusting, mate. Jesus Christ. Feed Gane with bicarbonate of soda. Bicarbonate of soda, I say. Stipe actually had solid stand-up against Jones before his old body failed. He did. There were moments in that fight where John Jones was literally running away from a 40-year-old Stipe. I don't know why people want Tom to be angry. A lot of time when fighters fight with emotion, it doesn't go well for them, especially with the adrenaline dump. I think just the shit-talking and the build-up into the fight. Lose the respectful Aspinall. Lose that. I don't know if they mean like actually in the fight, Nacho. I want to see Tom versus Joshua. Tom would lose that. We know that. It was blurry, but his brain got used to it. Heats up his brain when he looks up fire. No shit. I believe that. I mean, these are magnifiers. I believe that. Tom definitely needs to be cut from that spinning bullshit in the rematch, though. You're 250 pounds. You're not a goddamn banner. But yeah, I know the whole moves like a welterweight narrative sort of does fall apart when you try doing spinny shit. Dougie versus Charlton Almeida. Easy win. $1,000 bonus for every eye poke. Shut up, Norseman. I don't think it's in Tom's nature to be mean. I can see him being the same nice Tom in the build-up. I know, Shyla, but sometimes when it's wartime, you do need to be like, you know, it's time to fucking turn it on sometimes. And we are now at war with Cyril Gane. I'd finger Mackenzie Dern deeper than Gane did to Tom. I mean, I would, but I wouldn't be happy. But I don't find Dern that attractive. But, you know, you would, you know. It's pussy. Pussy's pussy. You know what I'm saying, man? Tom is about to get bent over by Daddy Dana. He's about to, dude. Tom is about to get railed. It's crazy they fine fighters for jumping onto the fence to celebrate, so they should have massive fines for fouls. I agree, Deshaun. I agree. God, I want Tom trapped in the UFC. You want... Why, Cheddarhead? Why? Why do you hate Tom Aspinall, Cheddarhead? Why? Bruce is the GOAT. Dude, Bruce got that one down. Just perfect, man. That was a great read. If I was in the contract, I would just not... If I was in the contract, I would just not follow the rules. Yeah, but it's up to them whether or not they release you, dude. They could suck my meat. Then they can, like, literally sue you for the, like... They can sue the fuck out of you. If you sign a UFC contract and you go do dirty boxing, you go do BKFC, they will sue the fuck out of you. They'll also sue the fuck out of the promoter that is putting you on. And they're like, the UFC are ruthless, mate. Tom about to be working for Macedonia. He is about to be working for Macedonia. Oh, Tom Aspinall puts the bacon in the salad. Someday Dana set me free. Dana got me working. One day Dana set me free. Tom probably made enough money to retire from the UFC and open himself a business. He's got a gym. Yeah, Tom's got money to make business. Bruce has never cooked harder. On God, Bruce has never cooked harder. For real, for real. On God, on Skibbity, on Riz 67. Dougie, when are you going to destroy the heavyweight division? I'm not fat, mate. I'm not the guru. Just a reminder, boxing is sus. I agree, Chedhead. Yeah, no, that was it. Did Guru answer that one, Bruce? What was Guru's take on that? Did Guru answer that one? Watch Lucas Tracy make a video on Bruce's comment about to. Oh, fucking kill Lucas. Kill him. Is Salkilled versus Daniel Zellhuber a good one? Yes. Yes, Gunner. Salkilled would Shadow Realm Zellhuber? He would. Tom versus Ngannou in a boxing prediction? Ooh. Ngannou. Tommy still has the ability to end his contract as UFC champion. We take the heavyweight belt to boxing. Yeah, but he doesn't have enough fights left on his current contract to beat Stipe's record. And he wanted to beat Stipe's record and then bounce. And now he can't do that. So if he wants to beat Stipe's record, he has to re-sign. And the UFC have 3 contracts. They have 3 fights, 5 fights, and 7 fights. And they ain't going to offer him a fucking 5-fighter one or a 3-fighter one, are they? They're going to offer him the 7-fight. Same thing they did to Ngannou, man. Got a jet. See you, Nacho. See you, brother. Have a good one, man. Thank you so much, dude. I'll see you tomorrow, brother. Have a good evening, dude. UFC needs to fast-track Salkilled. They do, man. I'm loving the Salkilled experience. Tom needs that Michael Jordan mentality in the rematch. He'll just make up reasons to hate opponent. Yeah, we got to go to war mode. We got to go to war mode. They should let a fighter get eye poked like they've like a free threat. They should let the fighter get an eye poke back, not just stand there like it's power slap. Just in, Cyril Gane has been invested in Vegas 50 million poker challenge. Was that the plan? Might be, dude. I honestly see Tom bouncing back and going, fuck this. The whole Jones saga wore him, let him know how fucked Dana is. Dude, I can see that too. Like, Tom just being like, I'm fucking... I think that's why we saw the Tom Aspinall crash out. Like, it was just too much. Like, the whole John Jones thing, being out for 400 days, being in an actual fight for once. A fight is actually a fight. He doesn't just spark him straight away. He had, like, remember, in Sergey Pavlovich fight, he had a bad back. In the first Blades fight, he had a bad knee. Like, when he was in Cage Warriors, he couldn't get fights at heavyweight, so he had to leave and go boxing. Like, Tom Aspinall's entire career has been one speed bump after the other, after the other, after the other. And finally, the injuries are done. And John Jones is gone. And Cyril Gane is an actual contender. And Cyril Gane is actually giving him a fight. And he's in Abu Dhabi, where he's so used to fighting. And he's about to get his flow going. He's got a bit of a bloody nose, and he's like, fuck me, this is a fight. And then a fucking eye poke. And the whole crowd boos the fuck out of him. And Tom just goes... Ah! Killdozer mode time. Like, fuck this shit, man. Dana never setting Tom free for this. He is never setting him free for this. I don't believe in being sued. I just ignore the papers. Yeah, just throw. Yeah, I ain't getting sued. Fuck that shit. Can't sue me if I don't see the envelope. Exactly. Guru said he's got a video coming tomorrow and he's cooking everyone. Dana Smith and chat. I like that, dude. I like that. I might take Bruce's idea and turn that into a video. He never did. I spammed that comment 100 times. Dude, that was a good comment, Bruce. Well, I'm going to make a video out of it, I think, dude. Lucas. I swear to God, Lucas, I will come to New York and I will fucking find you. And you are only about 170 pounds, Lucas. I will fucking find you, mate. I don't want to see Tom make Francis Ngannou type decisions. Yeah. Get ready to stop it. Tom needs to believe Gane was attacking his family. He was attacking my family. Power poke. Dana would love it. He would. He literally has the world kill in his name. I don't know why people didn't pick him because it was short notice over against them. You know how their judges are. Rematch on 323. It all depends on the injuries, but yeah, as soon as possible. Fuck the water brag. Bring me wine. Essentially saying fuck the Stipe record. Bring me Ngannou's head, which is based. True. Killdozer Tom engaged, spastic Dougie. They can in fact sue you in abstainia, by the way. If you ignore the papers long enough, they will assume mallicence and automatically rule against you and just sue your assets. Haven't done it yet. Let's not forget Nate Diaz was with John Jones in Thailand. True. Can't seize assets if you don't have any. Yeah, you gotta be out thinking, mate. I live under a bridge. Thanks for the fun. See you, badge. Because Dougie is a race. All right, that's enough. Cool, we've got the whole chat burnt out. Nice and early. How long have we been streaming for? You gotta love it. How long have we been? Where's the timer? Where's the clock? There's usually a clock. Where's the clock of the stream? Ah, there it is. About an hour. We burnt the chat out. Beautiful. You love to see it. Let us do the picks, boys. Let us do the picks. Wrong one, Dougie. You're an idiot. Where's the button? My giant water bottle's in the way. Ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, Nacho left. I know why Nacho's in such a salty mood, boys. Nacho, why are you in such a salty mood this week? I know why. I've gone through the picks, Nacho. Oh no. Gane doesn't deserve the rematch. He can't win a title fight. Gane does. Who else do you give it to, Master? Tom needs to have full mental breakdown like Walter White when he became Helsenberg. Exactly. And Jim Carrey and me. True. And unlock evil Tom and be reborn from the ashes. I agree. I don't know any of those references. Super Shotgun. So I'm going to say he needs to become Margin Tom. For my Dragon Ball Z brothers out there. The Rakic knockout was pathetic. I don't know how that guy was undefeated. Shut up, help me. I have my first lock for the next card. Dante Johnson will KO the fake fighter Cedric. Is Dumbass on next week's card? Why isn't he in prison yet? Why isn't Dumbass in prison yet? Seize the dick. I'm not having it any other way. Exactly. What? Seize this dick? Oh. That's kind of sus. It's annoying how Gane doesn't deserve these little fights, but we have him because we have clarity on this shit now. I know. Like, well, you know what else? Like, Cyril Gane sort of does deserve the rematch because he did kind of win the first round, so it is what it is. Gane deserves a rematch. Give Rakic to Johnny Walker. Rakic versus Johnny Walker is a hilarious meme fight. I like that one, dude. Halloween, we raid BJ Penn's DM. No, we're not doing that. Dougie, I wonder if betting on every underdog is a good strategy. I think I've heard of that. Like, someone just puts money on all the underdogs, and because some of them are such crazy money lines, it does come out. I don't know. Try it for, I don't know. Put 20 bucks in a betting account. Put 50 cents on every single underdog. Do it for 6 months. See how it goes. If it works, it works. Report back to us in 6 months. That's actually not a bad idea. Open a betting account. Just put 20 bucks in there. Every underdog put 20 cents, 50 cents. You know what I mean? Like little blue chip bets, little go nowhere bets, and just see where you end up after 6 months. You up or you down? It's actually not a bad idea for $20. Because underdogs do come up quite often. Not a bad strategy, maybe. I don't know. I've never tried it. Lost to my parlays. That's what I get for being a no-good, stinking Australian gambling degenerate. I love how Guru can tell that Aussies are just disgusting degenerates. I mean, he's not wrong. This is financial and gambling advice. Yeah. I do not gamble, and I have no assets. Trust me, guys. Gamble heavily. The people who will be raging at this were the same ones saying Holland was faking it. The people who will be raging at this are the same ones saying Holland was faking it. A little bit different, but I get what you're saying, man. Did we ever find out the D-Rod news? Nope. Nope, James Lynch never leaked it. Gane really unlocked the infinite title shot glitch like the the bandana in Metal Gear Solid. Yep. Yep. That's right. He did. Tom's eye poke Gane in the rematch and says, how does it feel? How does it feel, dumbass? Definitely going to start. This year, yeah, MMA is random and unpredictable enough for that underdog bet thing to... It might work. Like, someone try it. Especially in the UFC because MMA math doesn't work. That's what I'm saying, guys. Like, try it. The French love unwanted penetration. This is why Gane does what he does. It is true, especially the new breed of French. After this card, I would pick Delidze to beat Ikram and Ryan Spann to jab KO Rakic. I mean, the underdogs have been killing it lately, boys. There is no denying that. He said mutual outcome as if we assume the following to be true. Let's suppose Tom had realizing his ring rust was going to significantly affect his ability to win the fight and that he could see. I said mutual outcome as if we assume the following to be true. Tom, let's suppose. Tom realized his ring rust was going to significantly affect his ability. Yeah, right. Like if Tom was seeing that he was losing the fight, maybe, yeah. But that presupposes that Tom was assuming that he was going to lose the fight. I don't know if Tom was thinking that way. I think from the body language I was getting off Tom, he seemed to be enjoying the fact that he was in a fight. And again, I said this yesterday, I'll say it again today. I could be overanalyzing it, like just overreading the body language, but it seemed to me like Tom was enjoying it. JDM versus Islam is almost a 3-1 favorite for Islam. Maybe my gambling career isn't over yet. No, I've got to stop. I've got to stop gambling. Even if I win money on JDM, it's not going to cover the losses from the last 2 cards. This is why gambling, just don't do it, Dougie. Just stay away from gambling. But JDM as an underdog is a fucking... Can I really say no, chat? Got to bounce, working a graveyard shift tonight, and I have 3 hours to catch. Good night, Costel. Thank you, dude, for joining the stream and the shout out. And yeah, thank you for supporting, man. I appreciate it. I think Herzog is a good ref. Yeah, I like Herzog. I think he's a good ref. Dougie never gets half of my references. Super Shotgun, you and I live very different lives, but we're still good mates. You know, we can still be mates. I will cover those losses if you put enough money. God damn it, Eric, you're right. Just keep doubling down. This is how gambling addictions begin. Number 10, Justin Kennedy. One of the Justin Kennedys coming in at number 10 at 63.4%. Well done, Justin Kennedy. It was a horrible card for picks for everyone this week. Well done. And that's 2 weeks in a row of horrible pick percentages. So if you are in the top 10 this week, you are a true MMA master and an expert. And people should absolutely listen to your takes, especially when you're arguing with your mod. God, I wish Nacho was here. God, I miss Nacho so much. Anyway, because of how bad things have been for the pickers over the last 3 weeks with all the underdogs and the excitement on the cards, if you still manage to be into the top 10, man, I tell you what, you really do know leather. And if you have fallen out of the top 10, you should just completely ignore that person's opinion. So well done, Justin Kennedy, for being in the top 10. What an absolute Chad. Coming in at number 9, William Chatey. Good on you, William, whoever the hell you are. During the fight, Tom spun like a ballerina, and I was genuinely proud of him. No. People forget, man, 99.9% of gamblers quit before their biggest win. You guys are so toxic. You guys are so toxic. I stopped gambling after the Yuri Glover Teixeira fight. I just gambled again over the last 2 cards. I've lost money. And you guys are like, why quit now, Dougie? Islam Makhachev, JDM. You guys are disgusting. When you repeat the joke, but the bigger dick chat already said it, Eric gets it. Huge win and upset for Fabio Wildly over Parker. Might fight Usyk. Fuck you, Shotgun. Fuck you. The key word you're using is enjoying. I think you're right. I think Tom had a different mindset because of the way I see it. It was all business, trying to get out fast as possible. Early on, he was trying to get out fast as possible. But when he realized he couldn't, the first 2.5 minutes went, I got to get out. I'm going to get him out of here as quickly as possible. Holy shit, Gane's jab and oblique kicker landing. I need to readjust. And then the last 2.5 minutes was Tom getting into a bit more of a flow state and really finding his 1-2s. Not really blitzing in as much, but the 1-2s that he were landing and the low kicks that he was landing were really nice as well. He landed this 1-2 and then another 2 that smacked Cyril. And then he landed this low kick and Cyril's whole leg came out from under him. And Tom was like, I'm enjoying this now. But then obviously, that fell off. Dougie definitely going to bet JD. We'll see. That's right. We lose all of our money on gambling. No, put 20% of your life savings on JDM. Stop it, shithead. Why quit now when you're just getting started? Do you not want to be a weak loser, dude? You guys are great. People forget, man. Chael Sonnen is in fact snapped the toe of John Jones like a French fry. This is true. People do forget that, man. Putting all my money. I put everything on Sabolba. Cyril wasn't liking it in the second half. He was back. He was, dude. There was a tale of 2 rounds. It really was a tale of 2 rounds. The ballerina spin from Tom scared me. He must never do that again. I agree completely. Yep. JDM is our only hope now. Boys, you know how fucking bricked up I am for this. If I had had my channel during the Volk Islam era, the crash out that I was having in my living room when Volk didn't get that decision, and then when Volk got knocked out, this is like the way that Guru felt personally, very personally, about Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane because he had put so much of his own mental stability on it. JDM versus Islam Makhachev is my Waterloo. This is the line in the sand. Anyway. Number 8. Michael VAC. Well done. Well done. War boner for JDM. Exactly right. Excel system. Michael VAC, 36.38, 33 point. My God, the dyslexia just hit me like a wave just then. A wave came crashing down over me of absolute dyslexicness. 63.8 is that number. Number 7. Toad on your Toad or Alex Pereira's burner account. Alex Pereira's left hook. Well done, Toad. Dude. Nacho is going to be livid. That Toad is above him. Nacho is going to be livid. That Toad is above him. God. I should have saved this for tomorrow when we could have a laugh with Nacho. Oh, anyway. What do you mean bricked up? I mean bricked up, mate. I mean an erection. Has a fight never given you an erection? Never? Man, Yuri versus Khalil, round 3. Actual erection. Volk won that fight. I don't care. No, he didn't, but I thought he did. But upon rewatch, he didn't. You think Gane will still be the underdog in the rematch? I'd still probably pick it. Yeah, I think Gane will still be the underdog, but I think it'll be a lot more even. Way more. It'll probably be like $2 Tom. How do they do your odds when it's even? When it's an even fight, it's $1.95 either way. So it'll probably be $2 Tom. No, $1.95. Probably be $1.90 Tom. $2.05 Aspinall. What? $2.05 Gane. That makes sense eventually. Would you convert to Judaism if Islam won? No, not that much. God, no. God. It's not gay if it's a war boner. Exactly. You get it. Volk won the first fight. No, he didn't. Guru says he wants to be in Tom's training camp for the rematch. He said he can mimic Gane with his takedown. Oh my God. Dude, Guru is so invested in it. He's like, I need to be there for the rebuild. In Pride Rules, Volk definitely won the first one. Islam was getting hammered at the end and looked almost... Oh, yeah. If you had scored it the way one championship scores fights, Volk won that fight. Yeah. Yeah. But under the way that we, the UFC, score that, we, the UFC. Under the way that the UFC score fights, Volk didn't win that fight. Oh, no. Islam won the fight because he's Muslim. It was in Australia. Massive bet on ADM is actually good financial. I know, Cheddarhead. Do we do it one more time, chat? Do we roll the dice one last time, chat? Do we try and save Dougie's gambling career? What do we reckon, chat? Number 6 is me. I'm number 6. Nice one, Dougie. Good work, Dougie. Killed it, Dougie. Cheeto, Woeful. Where's Woeful? Woeful was here before. I don't know if Woeful's probably bounced. I know it's late on a Sunday night. You guys have to go back to sleep for work tomorrow. But well done, Woeful. 64.8. Good on you, brother. Number 4, Justin James. I always read that as Jesse James, and then I want to go and crank one out. But good stuff. Justin James, well done, mate. Proud of you. Number 3 is PCP. On your PCP, well done. And here we go. Locked into their eternal battle for number 1 and number 2. He's probably asleep right now. I know his schedule, but the eternal battle for number 1 and number 2 continues on. These two cannot seem to break away from each other. It is insanity how much these two go to war over number 1 and number 2. As always, it's Walter versus Jim. Crazy. Whoa, Jim's on top. No, Walter's on top. God almighty. You're watching real-time dyslexia, folks. Real-time dyslexia. Walter's on top. Jim's coming just behind him. There you go, boys. That's the top 10. Let me read some chats, and we'll shout out the Pride FC and the Molly McCann Award. There have been brief moments in time when Dougie and Yuri Prohaska weighed the same amount. The human body is a wonderland. Well, yeah, what are you suggesting? That I'm not a muscular Adonis? Have you not seen the mountainside stream? The beach stream? I had my shirt off the other day. Do you know what is under this hoodie? Glory. Does Tom work on his defense or more wrestling for the rematch? Ooh. Counters. Cyril Gane's very flowy with the jab. We need to find someone that flows the way Cyril Gane flows with the jab. Work on the counters. And also that lead leg kick from Cyril Gane. We got to start getting into chopping that down nice and early. Because he's not going to have that flowy in and out karate MVP style when you start working that lead leg kick. So we're working on our counters. We're keeping our chin nice and tucked. And we're working on that lead leg kick. Then the takedowns will start to open up. You know, because once Cyril starts being a bit wobbly on that lead leg kick, and once he's worried about the counters, then the takedowns will start to open up. Tragic, but there's probably a 17% chance Tom loses. I'll actually... Whoa! No, Excited Soul System. No, you won't. Real MMA fans don't off themselves. Real MMA fans want to see who's on the White House card. Real MMA fans always want to see the next fight. MMA fans never have a reason to off themselves. Put all your money on JDM. Put your house on it while you're at it. Why not, mate? What is the Pride FC Award? The Pride FC Award is who won this particular card. Like, who had the best picks on this card. Super Shotgun. Tom needs to work on his rugby tackles. He does. Dougie's juice to the gills. I wish. Gane was cycling way too much. He was. True, Cheddar. Very true. So not part of the picks thing, but just wondering, are the rankings just for the week, or do they accumulate from card to card? 3 fights, they accumulate from card to card. The way to qualify is you need to have picked every single fight on the last 3 cards in a row. And then whatever your picks percentage is qualifies. So this is sort of like your lifetime picks percentage. The Pride FC Award is who had the best picks this week for this card. And the Molly McCann Award is who had the worst picks this week for this card. Ever noticed one armpit will smell different? Okay, that's weird. Push Gane against the fence. Yeah, a lot of that. Do you agree with the Wood decision? Still coping on that pick. I do agree with it. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm not coping. Yeah, we did. Wasn't 64% a requirement for picks? I don't know what you're saying. Real MMA fans lock in the TJ Dillashaw edit. Lock in like the TJ Dillashaw. Oh, when TJ is like withering away and dying. Craziness. Dougie ducked my comment like John Jones ducked Aspinall. Oh my shit, I didn't even see it. Where was it? Too smelly. Too smelly, I think you got censored, brother. I guess this is a good reason why I share them on the screen, yeah? Yeah, Too Smelly, I'm on all chats. You can see the chats here. I think YouTube sniped you, mate. You were being cheeky, Too Smelly Fingers. You said something bloody cheeky, mate. Because it was a while ago, brother. You got sniped, Too Smelly. Oh, mate. So happy Almeida didn't win that soy game plan. Me too, man. Me too. Me too. That's what I said. What? Whatever that. What? Almeida is a pussy? True. All right. The best picker this week was... Is he here? He should be lurking. He should be working and lurking. Anya Bilal's good eye. You were the best picker this week, mate. Well done, mate. It was a good one too. Probably why I got sniped too, Smelly Fingers. Probably too good for YouTube. That the live chat on the screen would let us check if we were censored, right? That is what you said. What a Chad, Eric. Jesus, Eric. What a chat. You know your way around a live stream, mate. This is why you're the producer, and I'm essentially just the chat bot that reads the chats. I might as well be AI. I just react to the chat. But you, Eric, you produce the show. There'd be no live stream without you, Eric. Well done, Bilal. Good on you, man. Proud of you, dude. I know you've been working your way back into the top 10. Bilal, I don't know if you're listening to this and you can't touch the phone because I know you're working. You're probably wrapping up. It's about 5 p.m. You're on the building site. You're probably wrapping up. You can't be on your phone. I get it. Bilal, if you get into the top 10 and Nacho isn't in the top 10 by the time we're at the next Hex event, if we go to Hex next month, it's this month. Bilal, it's this month. If you can get into the top 10, you're so close, dude. You had the best picks this week. If you can get into the top 10, Bilal, while Nacho has fallen out of it, by the time we go to Hex, you need to lock in. You need to lock in. There's 4 weeks until Hex. Nacho never actually leaves. He just Nacho could have a headphone in. He could be listening. But Bilal, you need to lock in, bro. I think you're on 62 or 63%. It's time, mate. You have got to... What is the Molly one about? That is who had the worst picks this week on this particular card. Lock in, Bilal, dude. We will die from laughter. Die from laughter. Nacho is going to hit me. Nacho is like the size of... By the way, guys, if you don't know, Nacho is like the size of Marcin Tybura. He's fucking huge. Like, Nacho is a fucking big boy. I am getting tackled. He is going to hit me. Nacho's going to eye poke him. Yeah, you're getting so close, man. Oh, shit. All right. Now, who did the absolute worst this week? Who won the Molly McCann Award? Nacho's still listening. Probably is, man. Every week, just a little bit more. You just keep chipping away, mate. You just keep chipping away below. You'll get there, mate. I got 50% right on my first card. Nice one, Bruce. I tower over it, Eric. You're a midget, mate. You're a tiny little Mexican, mate. You got a door. The Molly McCann Award is... one of the Justin Kennedys. I don't know which one. And also Larry. Because I know who Larry is, Larry gets it. But also one of the Just Joking candidate. I don't know which one it is. Who cares? Larry is the one, or one of the Justin Kennedys. Let's do Larry because he's a regular. But there you go. So Help Me was close again. Help Me's been on an absolutely generational, terrible run. Help Me was very close. Help Me can't be trolling anyone on MMA YouTube. He doesn't know anything about gloves. His picks are atrocious. But this week we laugh at Larry. Larry, well done, Bilal. Well done to Larry. Well done to everyone that is managing to stay in the top 10. There we go, boys. There's the Dougie's Corner picks this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hate doing the picks. I hate doing the picks. I hate the picks thing. I hate it. It's such a pain in the ass to do when I get home from work. To go through them all and to make sure people aren't rank squatting and to make sure everyone's picked. It's such a pain in the ass. I kicked out so many people from the group. There was just people in there that like they haven't made picks since like Silva versus Lopez, and I just kicked him out. I've kicked so many people out of the group. I hate doing it. But you guys love it, so I'll keep doing it. But just know, every Monday when I sit down and go through the fucking numbers and see who's in the top 10, I hate it. I hate it. Nacho's big. Nacho's big dude. Nacho's big, man. Early, entirely sub Giggity in the rankings is crazy. Entirely sub Giggity percentage in the entirely. I don't know what you're saying, Carpathia. Sorry. Also, can confirm I'd have to sit on Dougie's shoulders to fight Nacho like the Power Rangers. I know we're gonna have to fight him off together below. Justin Kennedy 88 is the original one. Well done to Justin Kennedy 88, man. Dodged it by a ball hair. By ball. I know. Help me. You were so close, man. I'll go to Australia and I'll see for myself just how Nacho will tackle. Someone will have to record it. So the end of the year, we'll see who had the best ones and go one-on-one against me since I have one. Of course, Eric, of course. People forget, man, I was #1 with 100% pick rate in the first week. I mean, well done on actually getting 100% card right away, help me. I still strive for it to this day. Fuck them rank squatters. I agree, Shotgun. Fuck them. I think that Tom would have lost because, as you said, his mindset changed. After that, he was not being efficient, as he always is, which is why he did that horrible spin. Could be, Bruce. Like, he could have... You never know how he would have adjusted, but yeah. We don't know now. Now we're in the realm of what ifs, yeah? What is the latest on the sign? I called them today. So, I told you guys that UPS handed it off to a different courier that can actually deliver it to my parcel locker. According to UPS, it just says in transit. They were like, it could arrive today, tomorrow. It will definitely arrive by the end of the week. We know that it is in transit. So, Star Trek have it now. And when Star Trek put it in the fucking post box, Star Trek put it in the post box. But according to UPS, they have it. I don't know what to do. Just put the content in my feed, little bro. I know. Just stop at the takes and just make the MMA content. I know, no, I know, Eric. I know. Nacho is El Grande. He's big, mate. Giggity equals 69. Oh, giggity. Giggity, giggity. If I pass Nacho, I'll have the Leon Edwards Usman post fight speed. Look at me now! Look at me now! One of the fighters will get a knockout and you'll just saunter up to the cage. Be like, give me the microphone. Theo Vaughn had Keith Peterson on his podcast. That is weird. They all said I couldn't do it. I started with a 43% pick rate. Look at me now! Sure, but I don't... What do you want... What? Can I... Recents... Can I do this without... There we go. That doesn't dox anyone in my phone book. That's UPS's number. That's UPS's number. That doesn't dox anyone in my phone book. That's UPS's number right there. You can screenshot that. You can save that. And you can see that I literally outgoing called today to UPS. You were not scammed. You can literally screenshot that. That is an outgoing call to UPS. It's blurry. Outgoing call. 6-minute call to UPS. That's UPS right there. I called them. It's in transit. I don't know what else I can do. What else can I do? I called them. It's in transit. They even sent a follow-up. Does this have my phone number on it? No, it doesn't. They even sent a follow-up. UPS Australia. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I called them. It's in transit. Dougie's on a list. Oh, I'm on a list. I know. Crazy how UPS fucked it up that badly. I know. Dougie pulled a friend. I didn't. We got Tom version experience for remote. We got the Tom vision. You did. I just called the number. It says, thanks for calling fake numbers that scare. Shut up. 6 minutes, mate. You're not even trying to find the sign. They said, what do you want from me? They answered. They're like, yeah, it's in transit. I'm like, all right, when will it get here? They're like, maybe tomorrow, maybe today, definitely before the end of the week. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'll call on Thursday. That's it. What am I meant to do? The small hat must be expelled for the 110th time. I agree. Dougie, I think you got scammed by Indians. I haven't been scammed. It's in transit. What else can I do? Ask for a supervisor? It's not gonna, the supervisor isn't gonna drive the truck and put it in the mailbox. They've got it. It's in transit. What else can we do? Go pick it up? It's in a fucking truck somewhere. From where? Let's go to UPS right now and get the van with the chat. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I know it's in fucking transit. Yeah, it's here. What is what I'm meant to do? It's in transit. What am I meant to do, sir? It's in the fucking truck, sir. It's somewhere. It'll get here maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Fucking unacceptable lack of effort. I am trying to get... We even got a fucking temporary Temu sign for you guys. We've got a placeholder sign. It's actually an insane amount of effort. Actually, it's an insane amount of effort. Do not deliver this to the socials credit score. Low effort for spreading fake news. I was about to say Dougie is trying to pull a blurry screen trick. I'm not. Spam. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'll get there when it gets there. I said a $300. It's in transit though. I know you won't even try and collect it. Fuck, you know. Just bark down the phone. Yeah. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We'll get it there right away, sir. You were trying, you'd have the sign. Fuck you guys. Just tell us you spent it on hookers. Fucking, I showed you guys the fucking receipt. It'll get here when it gets here. You're, the UPS you're talking to are Indian. They're all Indian. Have you been to a Western country? Everyone on the phone is Indian. I sent a $1,000 dono. It's in transit. Fuck off. Fuck off. You should cancel your credit card. It's not too late. I'm not going to cancel it. The sign's on the sign will come. Krusty is coming. Krusty is coming. Krusty is coming. The sign will come. The sun. No, you got it wrong, James. Then you know the week that we sent Dougie $300 for the sign, he starts gambling. The same week we send Dougie $300, Dougie starts gambling. Coincidence? It's your 100% pick rate, so transit, which is why it hasn't gotten here yet. Fuck you! You know I had a 100% pick rate. You know I had that shit. Jake Matthews won that fucking fight. Fuck you. Next time I don't mention the sign before you get it, they're gonna ask me every day. The scam is gonna max out your credit card. Is the sign in the room with us right now? No, the sign's in transit. Tom Aspinall's career is in transit. It is. Tom Aspinall's career is in transit, true. Dougie definitely used all your money on beers. I mean, I have bought beers, but no. I'm at the ATF, we'll find your dog, mate. Find the sign. The guys that run Smash Coin are sending you the sign, yeah. Dougie, what is the most salty you've ever been over an MMA result? Ooh. Again, could be the Volk Islam one. I was pretty upset about that. You know what else I was super salty about? Not a result. Robert Whittaker getting sick in the morning of the Anderson Silva fight. I was livid at that. You've heard the, not the Anderson Silva fight, of the Israel Adesanya fight. You've heard the story of that card. I had the whole setup in the backyard ready to go. And 4 o'clock in the morning, Robert Whittaker's stomach explodes. And that just turned out to be one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. Dougie spent $300 on a pallet of piss. Hey, fucking dogging boys. The sign went out to get milk. The sign said he'll be back. The sign said he'll be back. He did not redeem the sign, boys. Why do you keep calling? We'll send a fucking sign when we feel like it, sir. He's keeping the money aside for a hair transplant. I don't need a hair transplant. I've got the most beautiful thick hair in the world. Whittaker. It's pronounced Whittaker, Eric. Dougie spent $300 to talk to an Indian man. It's the reverse OnlyFans, sir. He had a hernia. Yeah, his stomach exploded. It was the worst. But I'm annoyed at that because I bought the pay-per-view and literally scaffolded up like an outdoor cinema area for the fights. And then it was shit. I'm walking through the States, can't find the sign, Dougie. It will be there, sir. Any day now, sir. You know, you just hold tight to Dougie. One day the sign will get there. Trust us, sir. Trust us. Unbelievable shit. I'll tell you what, lads. All right, boys. There we go. We did it. We did it. That was a great stream. Did you guys enjoy the stream? I enjoyed the stream. Wasn't that a good Sunday night stream? God, I spoil you, chat. You know, I spoil you. You know, you got Guru bragging about how much work he does. Man, Guru, I tell you what. You know? Craziness. Craziness. You guys say I'm always glazing Guru. Guru was like, I'm the hardest working MMA YouTuber. Bang! I was in his comments. I was in there. I was like, what are you talking about, Guru? Guru's like, Dougie, don't you start with me. I was like, Guru, I will start with you, mate. What are you talking about? Whittaker quit. Tom would never. Whittaker has never quit. Powerful stream. Powerful stream, mate. It's like 3 a.m. How does it feel that Bobby Knuckles is the worst UFC champ ever? At least we have some champs, mate. You do realize, help me, that Australia is dominating the UFC in nearly every division, and your state of Scotland that lives under British rule, like those Brits, the guys that get sensitive over memes are the ones that rule you. You have Chris Duncan. That's it. And he's your last generation. You're going to be Indian next generation. You're going to step to me about Robert Whittaker, help me. You can't even pick. You don't even get picks right. Tuck it back in your pants, help me, before you step up to these waters, son. 2-minute stream. It was an hour and a half, dickhead. Steady, thick stream. It was a good stream, boys. Let's not burn it out, you know? Let's not burn us. It's the start of the week. We did the picks. We made some content. We did the stream. Guru has the sign. Guru might have my sign. Thoughts on MMA Joey being at it again? It's not so much Joey this time, Shotgun. It's the people in Joey's comments section. I get MMA Joey and Kenny Okoye, horrible rage baiters. Horrible, horrible rage baiters. But the people in the comments section that are agreeing with the rage bait, the worst, the worst. Who else is hard right now? No one's harder than me. No prostate exam needed for this stream. Mate, too smelly. This stream was spot on, you know. I saw that, Donor. You were in there for that. Dude, I was listening. I was setting up the stream. I was going through this fucking list. I'm going through this fucking list, and I hear him say that shit. I was like, oh, no, bro. No, Goo. I ain't letting you get away with that one, man. Plug the sign into the wall. Hook up the wires to the nipples. Disgusting. When were you in Guru's chat? Like, literally 15 minutes before I started this while I was working. I had Guru in my headphone while I was working on this shit. This shit that I have to come home and do on a fucking Monday while I've got people sending me quotes and actual work to do. I've got to do this shit. Fucking go through a list of fucking... Australia is dominating. Your champs are half-breeds. European, mate. Ugh. Crazy how you're Aussie when it's convenient and Serbian when it's convenient. That's the beauty of being from 2 Chad nations. 2 separate Chad nations. Not one state dominated by a bunch of people who are scared of memes. This is what it looks like when you're a full testosterone man from 2 different Chad nations. Deal with it. We need to see Salkill tested immediately so we can discuss the top dog in the yard. I agree, Mitch. Madalena and Volkanovski sound very Australian, mate. They are very Australian names, actually. Dougie's new favorite is Ian Cut. No. Is it bad that I kind of agree with the rage baiters? Yes. Tom didn't quit. Tom didn't quit. He got his eyes clawed out. What do you mean? Tom didn't quit. And Gane wasn't schooling him. It was a close round that Gane edged out and won. He wasn't schooling him. Just because they speak with your gobbledygook accent doesn't mean they're Australian. Bro, they don't even speak with my accent, mate. They speak with like this accent, bro. It's more of like a North Sydney accent, mate. You don't even know the waters you're stepping through, mate. Ungrateful? I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful of you guys. What are you talking about? Impression of Dougie seeing his mate repost UFC edits knowing damn well he can't fight. My mate, actually, that's the problem. My mate is the ones. I've got the only friends that I have. One of them does Muay Thai and the other one does Jiu-Jitsu. I'm the one that can't fight. And I'm the one that sits here talking shit. And then last time we went out for beers, his brother was talking about people who talk shit on the internet that don't actually do it. And I was like, that's what I do. His brother went real quiet real quick. He was describing, like, they were just talking about soccer. And someone was giving shit to soccer players. Like, dude, you don't even do soccer. And I was like, that's me. I don't do MMA. I talk shit about MMA. I'm glad I didn't do the pick after seeing that. I know, Alpeg, right? Whittaker trained at my gym for $2.98. He's a nice guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but he ruined one afternoon for me, and I'll always never forgive him for that. Would you bang an indigenous? It depends on the look. Serbians are the black people of Europe. Oh, so you mean the most powerful and athletic. Thank you, Eric. Let's not talk about IQ. What did you say, Eric? What did you say? Don't clip that, Eric. When Rakic lost, he went, Rakic was never my friend. Rakic was never even Serbian. He was born in Austria, mate. He was born in Austria. It's safe to say that Dagestanis are the blacks of Europe. I don't think, no, blacks don't inbreed. Black people fuck everything on the corner. They fuck everything on the street. Dagestanis, they don't go out onto the street. They stay home with the cousin, brother. Fuck that. You stole the South African accent because that's your dirty country is good at. They're completely different, mate. This is the South African accent. They're completely different. Mate, this is the Lebanese accent. They're completely different, mate. Dougie Eshe, what's up, Don Calamari? How are you, brother? Hope you're having a good one, man. Dougie talks shit like I can't. You can't do anything to me, Eric. I've seen you. You're tiny. Tiny shoulders. Tiny. There's heaps of versions of the Aussie accent based on heritage. I love it. Does, like, I bet you Alpeg from Byron Bays is and Alpeg probably sounds like this, mate. There's heaps of versions of the Aussie accent based on heritage. I bloody love it, mate. That's probably how Alpeg sounds. Australia lost a war to emus. Listen, we didn't lose. We backed off. Scotland beat the English. You beat the English? Where's your border? Where's the United Kingdom of Scotland? You beat the English? The Romans couldn't be bothered. What are you talking about, mate? Bro, blacks sleep with their cousins. Do they? There you go. Dougie's definitely from India. I have been to India, so almost there we go. Got him. Jokes on them. Ain't no one bagging my cousin. Same. Excited. All right, Bourdieu. Impression of Ariel and the Indian scammers on the phone with him who was supposed to send him the sign, and he haggles the price and he tries to get his money back and the sign. Oh, where's my sign? Sir, it'll be there when it gets there, sir. We'll send it maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Oh, that's just not good enough. I expect a discount on the sign. Okay, sir, we take it down $4.50. $4.50? Well, you're making me wait. I'm losing money on the sign. If anything, you should be paying me for my time. Sir, that's really not reasonable, sir. We can't be paying you. Why not? I can't do my show. I charge $500 a day. Technically, you owe me $1,500. Sir, this is really getting out of hand, sir. I'm going to be calling my lawyer. Your name might be on my list. Your name might be on my list. Okay. Dougie taking notes from Ian Gary in my dreams. Stop it. We are them. We are. I've got to stop getting myself shadow banned. 3 people died. 3 people died putting the sign together, sir. Well, I don't care about that. That's your problem. 5 people died when I bombed the sign factory in Gaza. Three people died when making that sign, sir. I know, that sign factory was in Gaza. I want my damn sign. I gotta go. I'm gonna get the fucking stream. I gotta clip the I gotta clip the end of the stream. I gotta go. If someone's gonna bang my cousins, it's gonna be me. Grown man, by the way. I'm having a great time, man. When did Australia lose to the Germans? Exactly. How do you think Volta Walker versus Jailton Almeida goes? Jailton Almeida gets his heel hooked, obviously. Jailton knows nothing about fighting. Hopefully Mario Batista legitimately comes to the UFC. What is going on? Why are new people coming here? Hi guys, how are you? Scotland's biggest contribution is a lizard that doesn't even exist. I know, imagine trying to make your country successful off having what is essentially just a flotilla in a moat. Embarrassing, man. Both of your bloodlines losing to emus and Germans is embarrassing. No wonder your fighters are decision merchants. We just knocked out Nazrak. What are you talking about? What is Jailton doing? I don't know. Avoiding combat to the highest level. It's insane, John Dong. How are you, John Dong? Good to see you, man. I'm gonna go. That's it. The stream's been going long enough. They've got haggis. They do have haggis. They did know how to blend a stomach out of all the... They've got the... This is the mind of the Scot. This is the mind of the Scot. They've got the whole cow. They've got the whole cow. And they decide, you know what the best part will be? Let's take out the guts and the stomach and blend it all together and shove it back into the stomach bag. We, other Westerners, like nice slices of meat, little bit of salt, open fire. But the Scots, we, the Westerners, are playing beautiful music on guitar, eating steak with cutlery, and the Scots are literally blending stomach acid together and sticking it in the stomach bag and going, oh, I like it. Isn't that nice? They couldn't even figure out how to wear pants, man. It's embarrassing. They're embarrassing. They're an embarrassing culture. Embarrassing. I'm embarrassed that they're white. Are Scots even white? Are they even so? That's just embarrassing. Jailton will run away from Walker when the cage is closed, dude. It'll be like Chelsea Chandler, just running in circles. Mario Batista should have won according to the Volkov fight. It was a very close fight, yeah. Already L point is not made from the cow mouth breather. Already an L point is not haggis. It's not made from a cow mouth breather. It's not made from cow. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And then blood pudding, which is just dried up blood. They're horrible. Scots are horrible people. They're truly the Indians of the whites. Don't forget to wash. Thank you. Dougie, you want to talk about who plays guitar better? It's got nothing to do with our countries. Help me. Don't change the subject. Do you want to hear this from... I don't want to hear this from a race trader. It's a race trader. I'm not a race trader. Winner gets the channel. Yeah, when it's Sal Killed versus Duncan. Whoever wins that, they get to run the channel for the next day. Haggis is desperation. It's absolutely desperation. Cut off the face and wear it like a... That's disgusting. Dougie literally took off his shirt and yelled in celebration when the Tom fight. No, I didn't. What's up, Cayman? How are you, man? I've been doing research on... Okay. They're creatures in the Congo and connections to missionary testimonies of seeing prehistoric creatures. I've come to the conclusion that I have literally been lied to about dinosaurs. I think we've been lied to about dinosaurs. Eating bloods is for chads. You wouldn't understand. It is for barbarians. You are the Indians of the whites. Dougie is the curl up in a ball and quit kind of guitar. I'm not. I was practicing my guitar last night, dickhead. I was sitting here practicing my guitar. Thank you. When will the UK become the United Islamic Kingdom of Allah? 2050. Dougie is the Anthony Smith. I've not quit. I'm still practicing. Thank you very much. I'm going very well with my guitar. I agree with Bisping. They need to rebook that fight ASAP. That's why there's no time for new adjustments. I agree, Bruce, but it all comes down to their injuries. Bilal, don't start. You guys are 80% brown. What are you doing? Mate, at least we don't need cow blood. If you quit in gambling, you quit in a fight. Maybe I won't quit gambling with your sign money, chat. Dougie raged. I know. It's not just one or two. Every single species of dinosaur cryptoid, I can't read that word, listed in the Congo Basin, I don't believe they are extinct. You don't think dinosaurs are extinct? I mean, dinosaurs are just giant birds. We were lied to when we were kids. They were meant to be like reptiles, but then around the late noughties, late teens, they decided that dinosaurs had feathers. I remember when that change happened. Dougie, tell us about predicting the San Andreas theme. About what? About practicing the San Andreas theme yet again. It's a different riff now, thank you, mate. I've learnt a whole new song. So go fuck yourself. I've been learning Blink 182, thank you. If you go even deeper, it's interesting. Okay. The Congo is crazy. It's like some of the most undiscovered habitat. I mean, that's where that tribe was that killed that missionary with the arrow, right? Cyril Gane played the hand the best way he could. He did. He poked him right in the eye. There are actually some sick apps where you can learn guitar, but it's kind of like playing Guitar Hero. That's literally what I'm using. I'm using U-Scanner or something, whatever it's called. My daughter did them for a good, so much faster. They're actually really good. Yeah, that's literally what I'm using. I'm using, Musician. It's literally like playing Guitar Hero. It's great. Dougie, show us your Indian slide. Oh, good day, sir. No, sir. The sign will be here when it gets here, sir. Okay, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. So what's the go with the dinosaurs? They're still running around. What's up, fellas? Which Blink song? I miss you. Practicing Black. No. Man in his 40s playing Blink 182. That's Machine Gun Kelly behavior. They're easy songs to play, dickhead. You can't join this. I am ending the stream. It's been an hour. It's been an hour 45. I'm ending the stream. The Australia don't have wrestling. It does have wrestling, mate. You know it does. I worked at an Irish butcher's for a while. Absolute filth. Expired moldy meat. Ugh. Dougie plays Sister, the Indian Glazer. Stop it. I want to fuck a dog in the ass. Disgusting. 50-year-old man. I'm not 50. I'm 36. Thank you. Dickheads. Oh my god, there's so many people coming. Hi, guys. How are you, Portuguese Herzog? I can't leave, can I? I've got to go. I've got to go, chat. Hope you're good, Dougie. Can't leave without asking any questions. Can I get a sign update? Fuck you, Paul. We've done the sign update. I just did the sign update, Paul. It's on the way. In the words of the UPS, it will get there when it gets there, sir. Essentially, that's the words of the UPS. To make a long story short, it'll get there when it gets there. That's it. All the British tomboys and gurus chat were getting triggered by my comments. I was rage baiting. I'm glad everyone here is there is a lot of rage baiting going on. I still don't know if Nacho's been rage baiting. How are you, Portuguese Sergio? How are you, man? Impression of JDM hearing Conor McGregor tweet on him. Yeah, mate. Paulie did say he was gambling our money. That was a joke. Have a blast on your didgeridoo to officially end the stream. I don't have a didgeridoo. All good, bro. I'm just winding up. You don't give a shit about the sign. Just going, I don't give a shit about the sign. Just going, you're good. Yeah, no, I'm going good, dude. I'm going good. And of course, we care about the sign, especially you, Paul. Come on, mate. He literally started gambling the week we gave him money. I did. That is true. The sign will be here this week. Ducking my chat. Oh, sorry. Help me. I didn't see it. What was the... I'm officially challenging you to a guitar battle. Why would I? What the fuck? No. That's insane. You've been playing guitar your entire life. Why would I accept a guitar battle? Here's what we'll do, help me. You know what? You want to have a challenge? By the end of the year, let's tally up all the wins Scotland has in combat sports in the UFC and all the wins Australia has in the UFC. How about that for a challenge? Huh? Typical Aussie response to a challenge? Yeah, winning. That's what Aussies do. We win our fights. Try it one time, Scotland. Maybe then you'll have a country. Do you play the didgeridoo? Do you play the see-through didgeridoo? Oh, that's kind of gay. What am I up to? Typical Aussie running away. Appreciating the sign like Tom versus Cyril 2. Anticipating the sign. Dude, the sign is more hype than Tom versus Cyril 2. Can you play a Ty Woodley song, Falling Out of Love with You? No. Dougie using his sign money on beers and gambling? Yes. How does JDM and the Woodley that sub Till go? What? How does the JDM and the Woodley that sub Darren Till go? JDM pieces him up. Woodley still sits on his shots too much. He's too slow for him, mate. We piece him up. Another crazy thing is which is a giant spider. The Jabba Foffy is listed there, which is a 6-foot spider. I think I've seen images of that one. I've definitely seen images of it. It scares the shit out of me. In the speakers. How about I tally up all my bitches? All right, Eric. Not fair. We have a singular fighter. Exactly. I feel vindicated after the Dern decision. That went the way I said it would after everyone was against Pereira when he lost to Ankle. I feel horrible about the Dern decision. I shouldn't have gambled on the other chick. I've been playing guitar for over 15 years and I suck. I can play like 5 songs. Yeah, it's about enjoying the process, Carpathius. Let's go civil rights for civil rights. No. George Floyd for George Floyd. No. Our machete bins are winning. Woodley was underneath. Woodley was underrated Woodley was underrated early, and then he became very overrated. Pick a single Aussie prospect and we'll compare how they're doing compared to Chris Duncan. Ooh. Dude, where does Chris Duncan end his career versus Salkilled? You know what I mean? This will be a fun career watch to do together, side by side. They're going to have to match up eventually, yeah. Salkilled and Duncan are on a collision course to each other if they keep winning. Play it in the background on the speakers. My guitar? No. JDM! It's in the game. You guys got spiders that big over there? No, not that big. No, it's pretty big, man. Australia's oversized spiders and snakes. Yeah, but not that, but not 6 foot, man. Quality over quantity. How's Danny Barlow? Danny Barlow's not Australian. Danny Barlow's not Australian. I think you should be saying, how's Jack Jenkins doing? No, who's the worst Australian fighter? Malarkey. You should be saying Jamie Malarkey. There you go. I even have to teach you how to banter. This is this is why you just... There's just no point with the Scotsman. You've literally got to even give them the banter to give back to you. They don't even know. They don't even know. What's the point? This is what the Romans said when they looked at the Scottish. What's the point? You know, what's the point? Australia is literally just has its dinosaur sepid, which looks like a T-Rex. I've never heard of that before. I'll have to check it out. Shake your booty. Shake your booty, Eric. Your little 1 and skinny boy is nothing compared to our 14 and 2 Chad. We're catching him very quickly. Help me. That's the end of the stream. Oh my God. How are you, Tyler? Good to see you, man. Bro, got to be on that. No, I'm just, you know, I'm a man that has energy, brother. How are you, dude? Good to see you. Sorry, I know I should be like every other streamer. Bro's got to be on that white. True, that's funny. My snake's not oversized. That's good, Paul. The spiders and snakes are mostly harmless. We have #1 venomous of both, and they aren't that big. The Sydney funnel web and the inland taipan. That's true. Our spiders and snakes aren't really that bad, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Isn't it better? Isn't it better with a bit of energy, Tyler? Isn't it better with a bit of energy, mate? We're catching up in just a bit. Oh no, one of our prospects are catching up. Sorry. Shall we go through the list of all the prospects that we have? I know you're holding on to your 1 Chris Duncan, but one of our prospects are really quickly and easily catching up to your only prospect, kid. I bet I have more white babies than you. You definitely will. Brown snakes are the drama. Brown snakes are no good. Tiger snakes, no good. Dougie snake, that'll spit some poison into you. No good. That's the stream. That is the stream. That is the stream. That's the stream. That's the stream. Your best fighter is 1-0 in lightweight. Our best fighter. We got 2 champions, mate. What are you talking about? We've got 2 what are you talking about, your best fighter? What are you talking about? We've got Volk and JD. Don't even get me started, man. Get out of here with your... You just can't win this one, Scotland. You got to let Wert win every now and then. He's a good one. I like Help Me. You know, we're just having fun. More like balloon weight. Shut up. We should all take a trip to the Congo and see if the dinosaur... You go first. York just fraud checked. What do you mean? York just fucking ate a biggest L ever. Do you think Tom wants to rematch as soon as possible, or do you think he won't want to rematch Gane? He'll want the rematch. I don't know if he wants to make adjustments. We'll see. Impression of Chow lying about his CV in a job interview. I swear to God, that was a very real thing. That job experience was a very real thing. It was very real. I didn't make that up at all. I bring you this resume because I need the job. Volk is Aussie's best champ, and he's 0-1 at lightweight. Chris Duncan is 14-2. Explain that, Yumong. Volk is a champion. A champion. Who cares about your little run through the contender series, mate? It's irrelevant. A trip to the Congo. Are we going to Georgia? Get him. Jubilee could never beat Sal Kilt. Never. Not even close. Cover your mouth. Fuck you. That's how it is. Oz has 2 champs. Nothing more needs to be said. I know. Help Me got you there. Help Me has not got shit. All right? Nothing. Literally nothing. They don't even know how to make water clean. That's why everything turns to whiskey. Please stop. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Hi, Justin Kennedy. Check it out. You got here just in time. Coke sniffles. Shut up. Check it out, Justin Kennedy. You got into the top 10. Well done, dude. We own lightweight. Scotland does not own lightweight. Yerp is reaching. He is reaching, man. Reaching. Cover your mouth, Dougie. We get it. You're Indian. No, the sign will get here when it gets here. When it get cleanest water in the world. Cleanest water in the world is in Tasmania. Australia. It's in Tasmania. Help Me as stick guitars. Yeah, he probably doesn't even really play guitar. He probably just plays MP3s into the microphone. MP3 is so unpredictable that Cell Killed and Jubilee rematch could be for the title someday in 2029. I don't know about Jubilee ever getting to the title. That would be if they go from not winning a title, not even winning a fight to a title in 5 years, that would be unpredictable. End of the stream, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. The stream was a blast. I had a really fun time. There'll be a video tomorrow, maybe on Bruce's topic, maybe on another topic. I'll roll it around in my head now while I shower and clean my balls. If you haven't seen today's video, it's probably too late. It's a wrap up of the card. Like the stream. If you haven't liked the stream, share the stream, send the stream to your dad, get people to join the channel. Tyler Betts, you're on cocaine, Tyler Betts. Snowman, that's funny. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Thank you guys for joining me so much. I appreciate all of you. It's a blast. I'll see you guys then. Have a good one. Goodbye. 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 Bye, chat. Bye. 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 The sign will get there when it gets there, Dougie. Maybe the sign will be there tomorrow. Maybe the sign guru wishes he didn't duck your chat. I know, mate. There's a video right there.